How do you feel? You know, I was also confused. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna lie. For my personal reasons, I wanted Sweet to win.
Yes.
That's obvious.
Yes.
But how do you feel that you didn't win? Did you expect it? Did you see it coming? Because like you were up every week and then you didn't win. How did you feel?
For me, man, what people don't know is that I'm a fan of the game first.
Okay.
I understood Big Brother a long time before me going to Big Brother. I was a fan before a contestant.
Okay.
So the game is a bit tricky out there. If you're watching from the previous season, we all were gunning. For me personally, I don't want people to come for me.
No, be honest.
We're all like Liema was expected to be a winner, but then everything happened because it's a game. There's no blueprint to the game.
Yes.
Right. So for me, I was like, it's a game. Any person can win.
Yes.
Even let's say. If let's say you are not out, maybe do a different thingy with the game. So it's like that. It's tricky. Anyone can win. For me, it was like even though you are Uyanda, it's also a win. You know, a lot of people wanted to be the runner-up, but then for me, I was like, you are here. You're super grateful to stay 72 days in the house. Ain't no tight play.
Definitely. And then the other thing that I wanted to ask was, do you feel like, you remember you just said you are a fan now, right? There were a lot of people and a lot of comments of people that were saying that you used Liema to campaign for yourself.
For me?
Yes.
Not really. For me, actually, I didn't use anyone to campaign. I don't wanna lie. That was my true self in the game.
Yes.
When it comes to me using Liema, I didn't. We're not allowed in the show to speak about anyone.
Yes.
Let's
but I said that like you were singing her songs and like you tried to get her fan base to be on your side. No, this is not me. Like, I don't really know.
Yes.
So, but I heard stuff and I'd like to know. Now I'm asking.
I don't think it's like that for me personally. But I think a lot of people who knew while I was in the house, there are a lot of videos of me rooting for Liema, make sure campaigning for campaigning for her previously. So for me, it was not in the matter of I wanted Liema's fan base. No, I went to Big Brother with a couple number of followers on TikTok. So that was my hope. I don't wanna lie. I was just smaller. Yes, I was hoping with this smaller number that I had. So not me.
No, I understand you fully. And then you know that me and you, I don't know if we're on the same level of like we had terrible behavior. I don't know if we're on the same level or you a bit worse than me or I'm worse than you, but in any case, do you feel like you were doing that just for the show or is that you as a person?
That was me, I don't wanna lie. I was clear with what I want to do with the game. I had no strategy going to the show. I was like, I'm giving it my true self. So that's how I am on daily basis.
So you were not being like, because people do say that you are emotional.
Yes.
You were emotional inside the house
to
get people to like feel sorry for you and vote for you. Like, so you're saying that was you in general. You are that type of person.
Not that I'm not emotional, right? But I'm the kind of person. I would say I'm sensitive.
Yes.
But I'm not. There's other word that is pretty much close. Not weak.
Yes.
I'm sensitive. So as a person, I give people maybe 3 chances before me reacting to certain things. I give people. I just wait for you to do things several times.
Yeah.
But there's this notion that is out there that Big Brother's associated with negativity. So how you treat people badly in the show, you're going to gain the fan base. So no one is allowed to to be sensitive.
Yeah.
No one is allowed to show their emotional side of it. So for me, it was like, that's me. I had no filter. If ever you're treating me badly, I'm going to come for you. I don't wanna lie. I'm going to come for you.
You're gonna be honest. Yeah. I like that about you. I think that now I have so many questions for you that like I'm even forgetting all of them. So the one thing that I do remember is when I got inside the house, I remember like our first conversation the first night. It was because you were very quiet. And I was like, you know, these are the type of people that are usually not quiet. They're just like sussing out everything first. And you told me that you were 39 or 34. I think you said you were 34. Then it turned out you told me that.
The thing is, let me explain. The thing is, a lot of people, I was like, there was no one who was 24 in the show. So I was like, everyone is 29, everyone is 38, everyone is, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to be young alone. I rather say I'm 38. I remember that.
You're like, no, I'm 34.
Yes, I remember they say that. Yeah, actually.
Yes, you were very quiet, and I think that personally for me, right, besides Sweet Kuluva,
yes.
I think that the person, okay, besides myself first,
yes.
then Sweet Kuluva,
yes.
I think between you and BK, I would have wanted to win. So I was a personal
yes.
fan of it, and I think that you know that, like, because I did tell you before, like, I really like the person that
yes.
you are. I really like the personality. But then when I left,
yeah.
right, and my picture was
you
on the
wall. You saw a different person.
No, when I
what
left,
did I say? Oh!
and the picture was on the wall. And I've always been a fan of yours. And then you said, you were like, when Kuluvo asked you, will you follow Ashley?
You follow Ashley?
You were like, I don't know.
See.
You will see.
Yes, I still remember that.
So what changed your feelings, or what would you say, like, swindled your feelings towards the person that I was? Yeah.
For me,
be honest now.
I knew at some point Ashley was on character in the show. To be honest, I feel like Ashley was playing the game, not in the character like you're not yourself, but Ashley was playing the game. To be honest, I was like, hey, Ashley, at some point she's playing the game too.
No, I wasn't. I really wasn't. Like, you know, I was even talking about this with Muzi yesterday. Yes. I didn't steal the ice cream. I stole juice. I stole juice, and I think at time I stole biscuits also. Yes. But I didn't steal. Like, that was literally me. I have a zero filter mouth sometimes, which I'm learning.
Yes.
And yeah, so but then you followed me, so
but
like,
yeah, man, I was like, at some point, we don't get to in the show to know everything that is happening, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get to sit with certain people. They will tell their wrong side of the story.
Yeah.
So maybe when you get out of the house, you get validated of the things that you couldn't believe in the house, right? Because let's say a majority of people in the house do not like you. How would you feel when maybe a minority will come to say, it will be hard to believe for you when you see someone supporting you, when others are like, this one is playing a victim game, we don't believe in him, we don't know what is why.
I didn't get that persona until I got out. I didn't actually get the part where people were saying that you're playing a victim game until I got out, and then I saw the comments. But inside now, I think that you just
when you were outside, did you felt like I'm playing the victim game?
To be honest, not really.
Yes.
I think that that's just who you are, because I'm like that sometimes.
Yes.
I'm just rude. But also, like, just feel like saying whatever's on your mind. But then you're also very apologetic of the things that you do.
Yes.
So yeah.
I feel like people out here, you know, are so comfortable with disrespecting people and getting away with it just like that.
Yes.
So whenever someone is speaking for yourself, it becomes hard for them to just get away with it. For me, I'm that kind of person. You're not going to come for me, and I'm just going to be quiet about it. No ways. That's I can't tolerate that.
That's what I liked watching. Like, I liked watching how you tell people everything that they needed to know exactly the way that you wanted to say it.
Yes.
So, you know, we both had punishments, right?
Yes.
How was your punishment?
My punishment, I feel like it was worse. I don't wanna lie.
Do you feel like you deserved it though?
I don't feel like I deserve the punishment.
Hey, I didn't say it first.
I don't feel like I deserve the punishment. Actually, let me explain. Because if you're going to disrespect me, and then I'm going to disrespect you back at some point, and you're closer, right? So as you're closer, I just can't. You can't be angry in English.
Yeah,
let's be honest, guys. You can't be angry in English. So at some point, hence I was like, hey, a bit of influence here and there that made the situation worse. But then for me, I feel like I was disrespected, and then it was a bit of alcohol courage for me to speak for myself, because some people, you know, they have a group of people that will protect themselves in the show. So for me, it becomes hard because you're alone. Even the people you are closer with, they're not fully.
They're not fully within on your side.
Right, they're undecided. They wouldn't say, for example, let's say someone is your friend in the show. They wouldn't, let's say you ask for, let's say someone is treating you badly. They won't be able to speak out and be like, this person is treating you badly. They'll rather, as long as this person is not treating me. They go with like majority. Yes. They don't care about how they feel themselves. So those people are manipulative, what you say. I didn't deserve the punishment. A disrespect equals to me retaliating.
So what were you punished for? You punished for one was not speaking English, right? And then you swore at Big Brother.
Yeah, I think that's why. Let me explain the situation there by swearing. I was not swearing at Big Brother.
Yeah.
But then at that moment, Big Brother was calling me.
Yeah.
And then I say, I was like, when you just can't be quiet when Big Brother is calling you. You have to say Big Brother.
Yes.
Right? So first when Big Brother was calling me, I was like, Big Brother. Then I was attending to the problem that was happening, the fight that was happening. And then I was swearing. So it was looking like as if I'm swearing at Big Brother, whereas I was swearing at the other person.
Like, do you see, like, what I'm saying inside the house? A lot of things they'll get taken in a way that you didn't actually say.
Yes.
And I always have to explain this, but I mean, I guess people will always see what they want to see, and we can't really change that.
Yeah, so it was first in that way. They interpreted as if I'm swearing at Big Brother.
Yeah.
Then maybe I don't understand how some people get to feel uncomfortable, whereas they made you stay in the house also uncomfortable when you react to that, and then it becomes, maybe it was in a wrongly manner whereby I was shouting, which made the situation worse. But I firmly believe some people they try by all means to make sure Uyanda is out of the house, but then they tried to make the situation worse. But then,
no, we truly understand.
Yes.
And then I wanted to know, like, coming out, okay, in Big Brother, do you feel like you made any close friends?
That's so hard to answer, to be honest. It's hard for me to make friends, actually. First, if you saw me the first few weeks, I was quiet. I was trying to navigate. I was trying to get to know each and everyone.
No, I think we saw you come out in the first Head of House challenge.
Yes, yes, I was. That's a different side of me, being competitive. But then when it comes to making friends, it becomes hard for me.
Difficult.
But then when I'm looking